So my question to all of you is, what does that mean to you to look at the earth world as a perfect play of light and dark? And how do you see that play out in your personal life as well as in the world at large? And can you be at peace with that? I think that's really our hard question of the day. Or how does that play of light and dark affect you? I guess maybe that's the core of it. Because remember go ahead. Yes,
I have
Anne.
a question for you on this, particularly with your, reverend piece and whatnot. I really struggle with this one. And I'm not even just talking about Benjamin, I'm talking about in general, since I'm, a child. I was raised Roman Catholic as well. And if God, what I've learned now, today, up to
Mhm.
today, is that if God is everything and God is within us, then how can the dark part not also be God?
It
And I
is.
think it
Yeah,
is. It is, right?
right.
So those people who come here in the darkness are choosing that in some way. I mean, because
Yeah,
we choose the light. I struggle with. I really struggle with
yeah.
this.
Well,
My
and that's the crux of the matter right there, and that's what humans do struggle with. And really, our only way to understand this, well, I have two ways. I love the arts. I love music, art, Shakespeare, plays, and they all reflect great art, literature, everything all reflects this play, this interplay of light and dark. And in the higher realms, there's only light. And yet, in that vision that I was given in 2014, when I saw the world in the moving river of light overcoming the darkness, the angels were so adamant in saying, you have to tell people that the light is always greater than the dark, and the light always overcomes the dark. And that as something evolves, it has to have that interplay. The lower realms are the earth realm with heavy, dense energy. That's why we have a physical world here, because the energy is much thicker, heavier, denser. And so to shift and awaken this realm, there has to be the interplay. And even in Genesis, however you interpret that part of the Bible, it talks about this play of light and dark. It's some part of our souls always remember that we agreed to come here and know that it would be hard and carry our light, because this is what is necessary for awakening, is the light and dark. And in our own personal lives, we have had constant interplay of light and dark, a moment of feeling great love, joy, connection, gratitude, and the deepest, darkest pain and despair. And now in this time period of 2025, that juxtaposition is more intense than ever and happening on a moment by moment basis, not only in our personal lives, but in our worldly lives as well. So I'd love to hear more thoughts about that. And yes, God is in the darkness. And, my favorite thing about Shakespeare is always that he said, and I wish I had the exact quote here, that, life is a stage and every player has their role to play. And that means the good players and the bad players choose to come here. And so all of this stuff that looks so dark is necessary for us to move it so that we can know, I only want to stand with the light. And you all know that already, but the rest of the world is beginning to wake up to that. All right, yes, Amber, beautiful Amber.